Hello, family. I'm coming with this message. I just woke up from a dream and I said I got to record this message now because I know that I'm not going to remember. So, anyway, I had a bad headache about an hour ago. Sorry for my voice. Like I said, I just woke up. So, about an hour ago, I was having a really bad headache. And so I went on and went to sleep. During the time that I was asleep, I was having some very odd and strange dreams. Uh, they were all very important. I only can remember bits and pieces of those other dreams. But this one right here, I had to hurry up and get to it. Um, okay, so I know this was a message. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I know it was a message. Okay, in this dream I just had, someone came and knocked at my door. It was not even the current house I'm living in now, but they knocked at my door. I was laying across the bed. I had company. There was a guy and a female over. Okay, I'm gonna get back to that. The person that knocked at my door had frightened us because even in this life, no one's allowed to come over unless I know they're coming. Like if somebody knock on my door and I don't know they're coming, and if I peek out and I don't know who you are, I will not respond or anything. So when I got this knock at the door, I'm like, okay, who coming to my house without telling me? So I told him and her, just lay there, don't say nothing. So the young lady that was there, she didn't listen, and she said, who is it? And this guy, he came and walked over to my window, and he pulled my window down because if I don't lock my window, even where I'm at now, it's so crazy. If I don't lock my window, you can pull it down from the top. For some odd reason, I don't know how he knew that it was open, but he did. He pulled the window down from the top and he screamed out his name that I can't remember. And he pushed it back up, but he didn't close it all the way. So we laid there for a second and I was like, oh, I said that's such and such. So I got up and I was getting myself together. I told this guy to hold on. Now, this is the crazy part. The guy and the girl that was at my house, the guy is an ex of mine, and I haven't seen him in years on top of years. And he is so into church. Like, they love church. That's what he grew up on, all that. And even when we were together, I had went to church with him probably like twice. Anyhow, I'm getting myself together and it was something going on in the atmosphere. And I seen him peek out the window and then he closed, the shades back. And I said, well, what was that? And he said, it's the matriarch. And I said, well, how do you know? He said, they just told me the matriarch is here. And I was like, really? I said, okay. And then I go to open the door. And the guy comes in. But before he comes in, he has a dog and a cat with him. Now the dog head was so huge. And it had a very skinny little body. And it couldn't walk. So it drug itself across the floor. Now, this shit is funny right here. So the dog is dragging itself across the floor wanting to bite everybody, but it can't because his head is too big and heavy and it can't use his body anymore, and his body was all skinny and sick and shit. So he's sliding across the floor trying to bite the ankle of the girl that was there. Mind you, I don't even know this girl. In my dream I did, but I don't know who she was. And so he told the dog to stop and be still. Now, this is the king that came over, and he had a sick ass dog. And the cat sat next to the dog, and the cat was very healthy, very alert. Nothing was wrong with the cat. I know that was a message. Okay, so, oh man, this is so crazy. So, this guy, he pulls out probably like 4 different chocolates, and they were all connected but separated, like in a long sleeve, but they had separate compartments. And he rolled it out, and it went from big to very small. It was probably like 5 different size chocolates. And he pointed to the bottom row, which had a whole bunch of small pellets of chocolate. And he wanted to trade that for some motherfucking weed. So I'm like, okay, cool. He was like, half of the, he's not talking to me, but I can hear him. It was so crazy. And he wanted to give me half of the smaller pellets for some smoke. So I told him, I said, cool. And while I'm going to reach for the smoke, he pulls out this very, very purple marijuana that he had. I mean, it was so beautiful. And as soon as he pulled it out and opened it, I just like went into a trance or something. It was like the purple color and the light that was coming off of it just had everybody stuck. And some of it hit the floor, and I told him, I said, oh, you dropped some. Make sure you pick it up. But there was a little piece that he forgot to pick up, and I was happy because I wanted to try it. So I didn't say that it was there, and I know I should have, but I didn't have no more chocolate, or I didn't have enough chocolate to give him for that. So I didn't say anything. Just sneaky, ain't I? And anyway, so we proceed to do this transaction or whatever. And then I just woke up. And I was just laying here like, okay. I was like, what did my ex say in that dream? He said the mitochondria. I'm sitting here for like 5 minutes trying to figure out what it was that he said that was here to start with an M. And I just kept thinking about it. I closed my eyes and meditated for about 5 or 10 minutes, and it came back. The matriarch. I said, oh my God. So now I'm here thinking like the mother is here. Mother is here. She is here. And I feel like the chocolate, we're trading weed for chocolate. So I'm like, is that telling me that money is about to be gone? We're not going to be using money anymore? And then the sick dog, he's dying because he's not indigenous. But the cat was fine. So I got all those messages, in that short dream. And the dream probably was only that particular dream because there was a series of dreams that I was having. And that was the third one and the last one. And I would say that dream probably had to be no more than about 20, 30 minutes. That's what it felt like to me. I'm not sure, but that's what I felt like from the time I went to sleep and woke up. And, that message, like, I just started crying. And it was just so deep. And I'm just very happy to have gotten that message because, that's really telling me something, because now, I tend to believe I wouldn't say myself, but my higher self. I believe my higher self, I believe in the things that come to me in dreams like that, especially when they're deep like that. Because it's so many people out here that's saying this and that, and this is this, and this is that, and that's not real, and this is real, and the shit start getting to you. It starts to bother you because you're hearing so many different stories, and you don't know what to believe no more. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that, I don't believe nothing nobody is saying. I do. But I believe my higher self more than anybody and anything. So I go more with what my higher self tells me. And mother is here. She is here and we good. We are good. Anything unnatural to the earth is about to be gone. It's dying off. It's about to be gone. That fucking dog though was so funny. Like if y'all, man, it looked this so fucking funny. He had like this big huge head. It was smashed like a pie. And it had this fucking fucked up body. Like it was so skinny and long and it had no life to it. The motherfucker only could drag itself with his head on the floor. Hilarious, okay? But it was a very, very good dream, and I'm glad that I got that message. I'm glad that my higher self, you know, came to me with that message, you know, basically telling me not to worry because, you know, I've been having a lot on my mind and so much been going on around me, and, you know, I've been trying to piece things together and puzzle things together, like, you know, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening? Why are people coming and going in and out of my life constantly like a merry-go-round, you know? And I'm starting to understand why certain things are happening to me now. And, you know, it's a learning experience. I'm learning a lot. You know, for those who come in and leave out, I have learned a lot. I'm very thankful for that. And you know, it's been really real. It's been really real. But I just want to come to y'all with that message because I mean, let me tell you, I am feeling great. My headache is gone. My headache was pounding. I mean, it was pounding so hard. I said to myself, I got to go back to sleep. I said, because I don't feel good. It was all for a reason. It was a setup. And I'm thankful. So, like I said, I want to come to y'all with that message, let y'all know what was going on. Let me know what y'all think, what y'all feel about that. Okay, have a blessed day. Well, I want to say blessed, you know, be blessed. But have a great, wonderful, prosperous, beautiful day.